Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Live, India's voice to the world. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Coming up in the next 30 minutes. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extols India's achievements in space sector and science in the 119th edition of his Mann Ki Baat, gives a unique call, one day as scientist, to celebrate National Science Day. Germany heads to the polls on Sunday to elect a new parliament. Olaf Scholz's SPD faces a tough fight from Democrats and far right. Israel delays release of Palestinian prisoners planned for Saturday. Prime Minister Netanyahu says delay until the next release of Israeli hostages is secured. Pope Francis' health worsens after prolonged respiratory crisis, remains in critical condition. Prayers and good wishes pouring in for his speedy recovery. And all eyes on Super Sunday clash between India and Pakistan in ICC Champions Trophy 2025 in Dubai. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the nation in the 119th episode of Mann Ki Baat, striking a fresh chord by using cricket as a metaphor. He noted that while the Champions Trophy is creating a cricket buzz, India has scored a different kind of century, one in space.
पिछले महीने देश इसरो के 100वें रॉकेट की लॉन्चिंग के साक्षी बने हैं। ये केवल एक नंबर नहीं है, बल्कि इससे स्पेस साइंस में नित नई ऊंचाइयों को छूने के हमारे संकल्प का भी पता चलता है। आने वाले कुछ ही दिनों में हम नेशनल साइंस डे मनाने जा रहे हैं। हमारे बच्चों का, युवाओं का साइंस में इंटरेस्ट और पैशन होना बहुत मायने रखता है। इसे लेकर मेरे पास एक आइडिया है, जिसे आप वन डे एज अ साइंटिस्ट कह सकते हैं। यानी आप अपना एक दिन एक साइंटिस्ट के रूप में, एक वैज्ञानिक के रूप में बिताकर देखें।
And shifting focus to health, Prime Minister Modi addressed the rising concern of obesity and suggested a simple step towards a healthier lifestyle.
एक फिट और हेल्दी नेशन बनने के लिए हमें ओबेसिटी की समस्या से निपटना ही होगा। एक स्टडी के मुताबिक आज हर 8 में से 1 व्यक्ति ओबेसिटी की समस्या से परेशान है। अधिक वजन या मोटापा कई तरह की परेशानियों को, बीमारियों को भी जन्म देता है। हम सब मिलकर छोटे छोटे प्रयासों से इस चुनौती से निपट सकते हैं। जैसे एक तरीका मैंने सुझाया था, खाने के तेल में 10% 10% की कमी करना। आप तय कर लीजिए कि हर महीने 10% कम तेल उपयोग करेंगे।
And in a power-packed schedule of 3 days to 3 states, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi to visit central state of Madhya Pradesh, eastern state of Bihar and northeastern state of Assam. Starting February 23rd, Prime Minister will be laying the foundation stone of Bageshwar Dham Medical and Science Research Institute in Chhatarpur, Madhya Pradesh, ensuring better healthcare services for people from all walks of life. The cancer hospital will offer free treatment to underprivileged cancer patients and will be equipped with the state-of-the-art machines and have specialist doctors. On February 24th, PM will be addressing the Investor Summit of Madhya Pradesh, a state with immense potential for investment and growth. Representatives from over 60 countries, officials from various international organizations, Over 300 prominent industry leaders from India and policymakers, among others, will participate in this summit. And in line with his commitment to boost connectivity, infrastructure and farmers' income, Prime Minister will release the 19th installment of PM Kisan at Bhagalpur in Bihar. Over 9.7 crore farmers across the country will receive direct financial benefits amounting to more than Rs 21,500 crore. Prime Minister will also dedicate rail projects. On February 24th, Prime Minister will attend the Jhumoy Binandani program in the vibrant city of Guwahati. This program celebrates the culture of Assam, especially the tea tribes and other tribal communities of the state. The central and Assam government are working continuously for the welfare. On 25th of February, PM will take part in the Advantage Assam Investment Summit, which seeks to add momentum to the state's development journey. And Dr. Mohan Yadav, government of Madhya Pradesh, is organizing Global Investor Summit in Bhopal on 24th and 25th February. In this summit, the state government is expected to receive many big investment proposals from the country and the world. But if we talk about the last 1 year, Madhya Pradesh has received investment proposals worth about Rs 4 lakh crore, which is expected to provide employment opportunities to thousands of youth. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had advised the chief ministers of all BJP-ruled states to create an investment environment in their respective states. Following his advice, Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Dr. Mohan Yadav has been working tirelessly for the last 1 year. Although the Global Investor Summit is being organized on the 24th and 25th of February, Dr. Mohan Yadav has been preparing for this mega event for the past 1 year. The government of Madhya Pradesh has organized 7 regional industry conclaves in different divisions of the state. Investment proposals worth Rs 75,000 crore were received in the regional industry conclave held in Ujjain, along with investments worth millions of Indian rupees in other regions.
ये सबसे बड़ी संभावना स्टार्टअप की है। 5,000 रजिस्टर्ड स्टार्टअप है, 10,000 किए जाएंगे ऐसा कहा जा रहा है। 72 इंक्यूबेशन है, 1300 ITI है, 1500 कॉलेज हैं जहां पर उस प्रदेश में किस चीज़ की संभावना है। IT की बहुत बड़ी संभावना है, कपास के सबसे बड़े उत्पादक है, टेक्सटाइल की बहुत बड़ी संभावना है, ऑटोमोबाइल की बहुत सारी इंडस्ट्रीज है उनकी संभावना है, EV की संभावना है, टूरिज्म की संभावना है और आखिरी में फूड प्रोडक्ट्स की, फूड प्रोसेसिंग की।
Besides conducting road shows in many states, the MPCM also held one-on-one discussion with investors. During his recent visits to Germany, UK and Japan, Dr. Mohan Yadav received investment proposals worth millions. In view of the recent investment proposals, youth of the state feels a safe future ahead.
जो यहाँ पे ऑलरेडी यूथ है, जो लोग रहते हैं, वो बाहर जाते हैं अपने अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ के लिए, बट अगर हम विद इन स्टेट अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हमें मिल रही हैं तो उससे अच्छा कुछ आइडिया नहीं हो सकता।
प्रधानमंत्री जी ने जो ज़मीन तैयार की है और उस ज़मीन पे जब पौधे लगाने की बारी आई तो हमारे मध्य प्रदेश के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री वहाँ पे गए और उन्होंने भी वहाँ पे उसमें जो पौधरोपण किया, तो कहीं ना कहीं उन सब का ये शुरुआत है कि जो आज हम ये फसल देख रहे हैं ये प्रधानमंत्री जी की लगाई हुई है।
Madhya Pradesh stands as a powerhouse in India's mining and mineral sector, boasting an abundance of mineral resources. The state holds first rank nationally in the production of copper ore, magnesium ore and diamonds and is the sole producer of diamonds in the country. Additionally, it ranks second in rock phosphate, third in limestone and fourth in coal production, contributing significantly to the nation's mineral wealth. The state's rich mineral reserves include coal, limestone, copper ore, manganese ore and rock phosphate among others. Aditya Srivastava report for DD India, Bhopal. And discussing the upcoming Global Investor Summit in India's state of Bhopal, Minister of State in the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, L. Murugan, stated that the Global Investor Summit will play a key role in bringing Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of a developed India to life.
Our Pradhan Mantri Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision to Viksit Bharat and also our Chief Minister Shri Mohan Yadav ji is working hard and tireless to take the state to the progressive and to develop. So the infrastructure development and the invest here global people are coming here to invest in Madhya Pradesh, and all the investors from various parts of the country are coming to participate.
Chief of the Indian Army Staff General Upendra Dwivedi embarked on an official visit to France as part of the efforts to bolster India-France defence cooperation. During his visit, General Upendra Dwivedi will engage with senior military leadership of France at Les Invalides, Paris. He will also travel to Marseille, where he will visit the 3rd Division of the French. Furthermore, the Chief of the Indian Army Staff will visit the Neuve Chapelle Indian War Memorial to lay a solemn wreath in honor of the fallen Indian soldiers who participated in World War I. The visit aims to strengthen the bilateral military collaboration, exploring new avenues of cooperation and enhancing strategic partnerships. And the Mahakumbh 2025 in Prayagraj has drawn an overwhelming number of devotees to the sacred Triveni Sangam, the confluence of Ganga, Yamuna and the Saraswati rivers. Displaying unwavering faith and devotion, over 60 crore pilgrims have already taken the holy dip, seeking spiritual purification and blessings. People from across India and the world continue to arrive daily, making the Mahakumbh a global spiritual spectacle. The Mahakumbh 2025 is not just a religious gathering, but a reflection of the rich spiritual heritage and enduring faith of millions. As the sacred waters of the Triveni Sangam witness history, the event continues to inspire devotion, unity and cultural pride. Search teams in southern India continued on Sunday to rescue 8 workers believed to be trapped in Telangana's Srisalam left bank canal tunnel that collapsed during construction. Engineer Task Force of the Army has been deployed for the rescue, conducting humanitarian assistance and disaster relief operations at the accident site. The accident occurred Saturday in the state after a sudden inflow of water and soil caused a part of the tunnel to cave in. Let's now take a look at other stories making news today. More than 600 students have received refunds of Rs 1.56 crore from coaching institutes after the intervention of the Department of Consumer Affairs. These students enrolled in coaching centers for civil services, engineering courses and other programs were previously denied rightful refunds. The relief was made possible through grievances filed by the students via National Consumer Helpline, which facilitated a streamlined process for dispute resolution. Despite over 60 crore visitors and countless holy dips during Mahakumbh, the Ganga remains completely germ-free. According to a study conducted by a leading scientist, reveals that Ganga is the world's only freshwater river where 1,100 types of bacteriophages naturally purify the water by eliminating pollution. Padma Shri awardee Dr. Ajay Sonkar likens Ganga's power to seawater, crediting its bacteriophages for eliminating pollution and harmful bacteria before vanishing themselves. Shahpur Hills in Jammu and Kashmir transforms into a winter wonderland after fresh snowfall in Poonch. The Himalayan region, with its snow-clad peaks and serene environment, continues to offer a magical winter experience. All right, we are slipping into a very short break. On the other side, more stories. Keep watching DD India Live.
Complex issues, hidden agendas, twists and turns, strategic games. We think all dots are linked. We just need to connect them. Join me every week as I connect the dots to unravel hidden designs in statecraft, mysteries, and decode issues that matter to you. Watch Connecting the Dots with me at these times on DD India.
Welcome back. You're watching DD India Live. I'm Abhishek Mahajan. Updates on Israel-Hamas conflict now. Israel has delayed the release of over 600 prisoners planned for Saturday in exchange of 6 Israeli hostages. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the release of more than 600 Palestinian detainees has been delayed until the release of the next hostage is guaranteed and without the humiliating ceremonies at handovers of Israeli captives in Gaza. In the choreographed ceremonies, the hostages are given certificates in Hebrew to mark the end of their captivity before being handed over to Red Cross officials who then transfer them to Israeli forces. Hamas has dismissed repeated calls by the Red Cross to release the hostages in private. The 6 Israelis released on Saturday were the last group of living hostages set to be freed under the truce's first phase. Hamas was agreed to hand over 33 hostages in phase 1 of the Gaza truce deal. So far, 25 have been released alive in addition to the 4 bodies returned earlier this week. 4 more hostages who Hamas says are dead are due to be released. The phase 1 of the Gaza truce deal is due to expire in early March. Negotiations for a second phase, which is meant to lead to a permanent end to the conflict, have yet to begin. And Hamas published a video showing 2 Israelis still held captive in Gaza watching Saturday's ceremony in which 6 hostages were released in accordance with a ceasefire deal with Israel. The Hamas footage shows the 2 men in a vehicle watching the ceremony in the central Gaza district of Nuseirat and pleading for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to secure their release. The 2 men can be identified as Avitar David and Guy Gilboa Dalal. Both David and Gilboa were seized from the Nova festival during the Hamas attack on Israel on October 7, 2023. Hamas still holds 62 hostages in Gaza, including 35 the Israeli military says are dead. Updates now on Russia-Ukraine conflict. US President Donald Trump stated that the US is nearing an agreement with Ukraine to share revenue from Ukrainian minerals as part of efforts to resolve the conflict. He added US aims to recover the billions of dollars in military aid provided to Ukraine.
I'm dealing with President Zelensky. I'm dealing with President Putin. I'm trying to get the money back that, or secured, because, you know, Europe has given $100 billion. The United States has given $350 billion. Because we had a stupid, incompetent president and administration, 350. So I want them to give us something for all of the money that we put up. So we're getting our money back. We're going to get our money back because it's not fair. It's just not fair. And we will see. But I think we're pretty close to a deal, and we better be close to a deal.
Trump wants Ukraine to give US companies access of minerals as compensation for the tens of billions of dollars of aid delivered under his predecessor, Joe Biden. Meanwhile, as per reports, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was not ready to sign the deal despite growing US pressure. And Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban said Ukraine would again become a buffer zone and would never become a member of the EU as long as its entry was against Hungary's interest on Saturday.
Ukraine, or what will be left of it, will again become a buffer zone. It will not be a NATO member, but will it be a member of the European Union? That will be decided by the Hungarians. Ukraine will never be a member of the European Union against Hungary and the Hungarians.
And Germans will head to the polling stations on Sunday to decide on the next government in a snap parliamentary election. The contest could have implications not only for Germany but for all of Europe. There is hope across Europe that this vote will bring stability to the EU's largest democracy and economy, which is grappling with a prolonged recession. And Pope Francis' health worsens after prolonged respiratory crisis remains in critical condition. The 88-year-old Pope, who has double pneumonia, had suffered a prolonged asthma-like respiratory crisis. He was admitted to Rome's Gemelli Hospital on February the 14th. People across Latin America and around the world are praying for Pope's recovery, attending masses, lighting candles and sending individual prayers. India's Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia took part in Fit India Sundays on-cycle campaign in New Delhi to propagate the importance of fit life and environment protection. Apart from the Sports Minister, rower Arjun Lal Jat and hundreds of cycle enthusiasts also lent support to the cause. A healthy population creates a healthy society and in turn helps in the progress of the country. The campaign Fit India Sundays on Cycle, which aims to spread the sense of fitness among people, is gaining popularity. India's Sports Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, along with rower Arjun Lal Jat and others, participated in the event to give fillip to the initiative. The objective is to promote fitness and environmental protection among people.
मोदी जी ने ओबेसिटी के खिलाफ मूवमेंट चालू करी है। ओबेसिटी अगेंस्ट एक बहुत बड़ा कैंपेन चालू करा है और एक कैंपेन का एक अहम पार्ट है साइकिलिंग करके हम ओबेसिटी को कम करें, 10% ऑयल का यूज कम करें ताकि देश स्वस्थ रहे। स्वस्थ देश समृद्ध राष्ट्र का निर्माण कर सकता है।
Arjun Lal Jat also appealed to people to take out time from the daily routine for fitness.
फिटनेस बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है अभी, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा फिटनेस करते नहीं हैं और इसके लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है साइकिलिंग।
The Fit India campaign, started by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is an effort to propagate the importance of healthy life while also contributing towards the environment by using cycle as a mode of transport that has zero carbon footprints. Gaurav Kumar, DD India, Delhi. The cricketing world is abuzz as a fierce rivalry reignites today. India takes on Pakistan in a high-octane ICC Champions Trophy clash in Dubai. India is riding high after beating Bangladesh by 6 wickets, but Pakistan will look to bounce back following their 60-run defeat to New Zealand in the tournament opener.
A rivalry like no other. The mother of all battles. The ultimate cricket showdown. When India and Pakistan lock horns, the world stops to watch. On Sunday, the two heavyweights collide in Dubai in a high-octane ICC Champions Trophy Group A clash. India, fresh from a confident 6-wicket win over Bangladesh, have momentum on their side. Pakistan, reeling from a 60-run loss to New Zealand, are under pressure. Rohit Sharma's men have a chance to book a semi-final spot. Mohammad Rizwan's side must win to stay alive. As tournament hosts, Pakistan face even greater expectations. History favors Pakistan in overall ODIs. 73 wins to India's 57, but India hold the edge in Dubai. The last time these teams met in an ICC event, India crushed Pakistan by 7 wickets in the 2023 World Cup. Form and confidence tilt the balance in India's favour. Rohit is regaining his touch. Shubman Gill is fresh of a century. Mohammad Shami is leading the attack with fire, well supported by Harshit Rana. Pakistan, on the other hand, have concerns. Babar Azam's sluggish 64 of 90 balls against New Zealand drew criticism. Fakhar Zaman's injury weakens their top order further. The last Champions Trophy clash between these sides was the 2017 final, where Pakistan stunned India to lift the trophy. Rizwan and company will look to draw inspiration from that triumph. But this is a different Indian team, fitter, stronger and high on belief. And in an India-Pakistan game, nerves matter as much as skills. On Sunday, expect nothing less than fireworks in Dubai. Sports Desk, DD India.
Well, that's all for this edition of DD India Live. But do let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world on DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. And we'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Abhishek Mahajan from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching DD India Live.
सर, आपका केवाईसी अपडेट करना है, नहीं तो अकाउंट और एटीएम कार्ड ब्लॉक हो जाएगा।
सावधान! सावधान, 2.5 करोड़ का इनाम मुझे। देखिए, अनजाने कॉल्स, फर्जी ईमेल्स, लिंक्स और जाली ऐप से अपना पिन, ओटीपी, पासवर्ड कभी भी किसी के साथ शेयर न करें। आप रहेंगे सावधान तो नहीं होगा नुकसान। आरबीआई कहता है, जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Welcome to Chandigarh. Namaskaram from Telangana, India's youngest state, a rising star.
గౌరమ్మ పుత్రులు తెచ్చినాము గౌరమ్మ